What's up, y'all? What is up? I'm real proud of myself, man. The turnaround of videos I'm making this week is pretty strong. I'm feeling pretty good about it. This is, I think, my third video this week, and I'm liking that. I'm liking that production. This video is not going to be the most exciting video. It's basically I'm sitting here playing like I always do, and I come up with a concept for the video. It was inspired by something that I see myself doing all the time, and of course I want to volunteer that information to you guys. It's important to me to do my best to help you guys. It's important to me to contribute to the community we're trying to build, strengthen the communication and help you guys out as much as I can, even with little stuff like this. um, so it's more of a video for newer players, but if you're more seasoned, you may want to listen in. You may not. It's totally cool. You may be able to get something out of it, and that's something that's important to me. Is if someone can get just one piece of information that they didn't know, they overlooked or didn't consider. I feel like I'm doing my job, and I'm feeling like I'm helping out, and I'm satisfied with that. Um, but real quick, what I'm wanting to just the topic of discussion is, as you can see, the title of the video is going to be the economy. Of course, protecting your resources is great, but earning resources is just as important. And you're going to do so by attacking and do it through, you're going to get more resources through wars as well. But producing those resources is probably like 60% of the effort. That's where you're going to get the majority of your resources. You sign on daily, maybe sometimes, like if you're anything like me, you're signing on multiple times a day and collecting those resources that your base by default is producing. To supplement that, just to make sure we're clear, I'm not talking about just the production. I'm talking about supplementing that. And what I do is I utilize my vault. I'm sitting here as I always do. I get on and I'm collecting all my resources, and I notice myself withdrawing the oil from the vault. And why I do that is because I'm able to gain interest. You gain interest on your resources that you put into the vault. Most oftentimes than not, I'm farming for oil. I'm trying to collect as much oil as I can. I'm just hit global, so I want to start, upgrading my this guy right here, my factory. I want to start upgrading, my generals. I want to get the missile silo. All that stuff requires oil, so I'm really trying to plug out on getting oil. But for the example, if you wanted to, you could put, as you probably already know, gold, food, or oil. Right now, I'm focusing on oil. So why that's important is that you get that 500. At least I'm getting 500 extra oil because I went to the library here, and there's something that you can upgrade, in which I do highly recommend you do this. It's going to be under, where is it at? Commerce? No. Um, One of these books. I don't. Is it no? I don't know exactly which one it is, but it's in here. Is it? I'm not spending too much time on this. It's in here. It's in the library, and you're gonna want to go ahead and upgrade that as soon as you can, because that allows you to use your vault, which protects your resources. In addition to that, it allows you to gain interest. So every 24 hours, at least for myself, I pop in 10,400, and I'm cashing out 10,900. So again, that's 500 oil that I'm getting. In essence, it's for free. I mean, that's what I'm getting. It's the interest I gain on my in my vault. Now, that may not sound very special to you, but every 2 days it's 1,000. Every 2 days it's 1,000 gold or 1,000 oil for free. So even just half the week, so 3.5 days a week, you're getting, let's see, 3.5 times 500. You're getting over 1,700 oil. Times 4 times a month. It's about 7,000 oil that you're getting for free. And maybe my numbers aren't correct because I'm just on the top of my head, but we can break it down and figure it out. It doesn't really matter. You're getting free oil, so shut up and do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what you want to do. If you're not doing it already, I mean, maybe you are doing it, maybe you're not. It's just a special way to increase your production for oil or whatever resources that you're farming. What else do I do? Oh, real quick, I do, that is extra special because you can go ahead and go to your artifacts, and this one's not active at the moment, but there is going to be a time, there is going to be a time where I'm able to increase my vault interest, which you can see here, it's for the fourth tier. So I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be pumping this up and maxing it out because it increases the vault interest. And what better way to supplement that by increasing your vault capacity? So this piece I'm going to end up maxing out. Again, the vault interest and the vault capacity. Those are good things for my strategy of getting free resources. Yeah, you're sacrificing it for 24 hours, but those resources are protected. They cannot be stolen, and they gain interest. So I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I'm not, this is the definite obvious thing to do. But again, if you overlooked it, if you didn't consider it, or if you don't do it, this video is for you. A lot of the seasoned players probably figured that out already, but it's something that I want to bring up. Video, again, I told you it's not that exciting as stuff, but it's stuff that I want to get out there. Again, vault capacity. I'm going to be focusing on that. I will not roll the dice. I'm going to keep that. And this is going to be special for your economy. So those are a couple ways to increase the amount of gold or whatever resource that you're farming, just by simply using and utilizing your vault on a daily basis. Next thing that I do to increase the amount of gold and food, I go ahead and mine my gold as much as I can, as often as I can. There is a cooldown period, but I simply do it even if I don't need the steel or whatever these things are. What is this? The metal. If I don't need metal, I still go ahead and do it because it does give you extra gold. So I get 10,000 bonus gold. Plus, it looks like I get 8,500 bonus through my technology. So I pump that up at one point. So again, I'm not reinventing the wheel. This is just some information people may not pay attention to. They may not overlook. And my commitment that I've given myself by owning this page and making videos, I feel like it's part of my responsibility to share every little technique that I use. And if it's something that can help 1, 2, 10, 100 people out of the billions on Earth, I feel like I'm satisfied and I feel like I'm doing my job. So I do the gold mines. I mine for gold. I also harvest the fruit every chance I get, because again, I'm getting free food. In fact, let's watch this thing pop up. You'll be able to see. I'll get the food, and I got the cider too. So there's 10,000 food. Not a lot, but it does add up. It does add up because you're coming on, you're signing on daily, you're taking your free resources from your farms and your caravans. You are also harvesting and mining, and this just adds up, and it helps you, save more resources. So that's always a special thing. Moving on to the last part of the topic, another thing that I try to focus on is your road. Again, I'm not reinventing the wheel here. Everyone can see the stats of the road. You guys all are aware what the road does. You connect it to the town center, and then you try to connect it to as many buildings as possible. Now, I've been playing this game long enough to see a lot of people don't do this as much as they could. They don't maximize this as much as they could. They don't connect the road to many buildings. I'm not sure why that is. So what I have done is I connected my road to as many buildings as I can, and I will continue to do so when I clear these forests. But you connect these to as many buildings as you can, and of course your town center, and you're going to get a bonus to gold. Obviously, you can see the gold capacity up at the top. The income, I'm sorry, at the way top, it's going to be income after bonuses. So I'm getting 11,000 per hour. I'm getting over 11,000 gold per hour. And that is part of the reason why I don't protect my markets, is because my gold production is so strong. Take it. Just take it. I don't even care. They're right here. If you need gold, attack my base. They're right there. They're out in the open. They're not protected. It's because the road system is so strong, and I've seen such a impact on keeping all the roads connected. So that's that. One last thing I wanted to show you along with this is that you get the bonuses, you get the alliance bonus, things like that. My building connections is up to almost 500% because I have so many buildings connected to the roads. So that increases that as you connect more buildings. But look at my town center. Every building that I connect to the road that is connected to my town center, I get a bonus in health points. As you can see, I'm over 7,000 bonus health HP points. And that's going to really help out with my strategy, is because I want people to spend more time hitting my town center, and that's going to give more time for my defenders to spawn and get in position on the defense. So that's kind of coming full circle on why I do the way I do and why my base is laid out the way it is. Now, of course, my base for the war is completely different. That's a completely different subject. That's a video that I neglected to do, and I will do that at some point. I'm not reinventing the wheels with a lot of this content. So if you're hung in there, if you watched my video to the end, I know it wasn't exciting. This video kind of sucks, but hopefully it was informative to someone and inspires somebody to make a change and to do something differently. That's all I care about. That's all I'm really looking to do. Last thing, if you're still here and if you're familiar with my channel, I do like showing off my current museum stats. These numbers are getting bigger, and they will continue to get bigger as I upgrade my artifacts and continually max out the tiers. Bam. Defender damage, 36%. Defender spawn time, 36%. Thing I don't really highlight that much, but my range C hit points, which is our artillery, that's going to get a bonus of 12%. And I'm also looting oil plus 19%, and I'm also producing oil from my oil wells plus 15%. So these are the different ways that you can increase your economy. The fight is real, guys. Keep struggling, keep on pushing. This is a grind. This game is definitely a grind. What are these guys talking about here? I have no troops to give you. I apologize. But yeah, this is a grind, and I wish you guys all luck on the battlefield. Thanks for watching.